Even with these massive coal deposits, over 80% of Mozambicans live without electricity. While coal mining and energy projects in the north are vital to the country's growth, it's in biofuel where Mozambique is pinning its hopes, not only for local power generation, but also agricultural development. Only 6.6% of Mozambique's some 64 million hectares of arable land is currently utilized. By rekindling the country's sugar industry and modeling its biofuel policy on success stories like Brazil and Mauritius, authorities say Mozambique could produce over 3 million barrels of bio-oil a day.
I was the CEO of a national oil company, and I did pioneer some of biofuels project. There are problems with biofuels, I agree, but I believe for Mozambique, for many sub-Saharan African countries, there is a big opportunity in terms of developing the biofuels, because that will bring infrastructure, will bring market, will bring financing.
Using bio-oil locally could help buffer the kind of food and fuel price hikes the country saw in 2008. Another major source of energy security could be Mozambique's oil wealth. The National Petroleum Institute says investment in oil exploration could total $786 million by 2011. A major find would put Mozambique in another league altogether. But the dangers of relying too heavily on one or two commodities are all too evident in Africa, which is why diversifying Mozambique's export base is key.
The challenge for Mozambique is precisely this. It's increasing the number of products which it produces and exports. No country has really made the jump from a low-income country to a middle-income country without essentially going into world markets and exporting something. Also to add that Mozambique is incredibly privileged to be sitting where it is, next to South Africa. Essentially, Maputo is probably the closest harbor to the Gauteng and Mpumalanga regions. And also from Joburg, Maputo is in theory a very, very competitive transport route. This is a golden goose.
To create a diversified economic base, there needs to be an active financial sector. And for Mozambique, this seems to be lagging. After the break, find out why some businesses find it difficult to expand in Mozambique, while others are catching some new markets. Why you need to keep your feet on the ground when it comes to property development, and who says tourism in Mozambique is all just about pristine beaches and national parks.